Star Wars The Clone Wars is known for its various characters, arcs, and stories, and is one of, if not the best Star Wars project out there. And in the show, one of the most prominent and iconic ships is of course the Republic Gunship. And unfortunately, there hasn't been one in over 10 years. But luckily, this all changes with set 75354, the Coruscant Guard Gunship. This set is 9+ and comes with 1,083 pieces, and will retail for $140 on September 1st, 2023. The set also comes with 5 minifigures being Chancellor Palpatine, Padme Amidala, Commander Fox, and 2 shock troopers. Now let's get into the build. I finished building the set, now let's get into the minifigures. First we have Padme Amidala, who looks good, even though she doesn't have leg or arm printing. Her torso print is a vest, and her hair comes up in a bun, which if you remove, you can see her back face, which is angry. Next in the set you get 2 of these shock trooper minifigures here, which are by far my favorite minifigure. The legs have a nice toe and leg print, which goes great with the torso, and of course the helmet is definitely my favorite part of this figure. It just looks super good overall with the red markings on it, and they just really nailed this figure. Next you get Phase 2 Commander Fox, which of course is the first version of him ever. Unfortunately, I feel like they could have done a much better job with this figure, 1 by giving him a waist cape, and 2 just doing a better job with the printing on his torso. Like they tried to print white over a red body and it just ended up looking pink, which looks super weird. The printing on the helmet does look pretty good. It is cool to see this helmet for the first time in a completely red color, and it does have helmet holes for the visor. Next we have another great figure, which is Chancellor Palpatine. He has nice printing which comes on the front and the back of his little dress piece, and it connects perfectly with the torso, so it looks super nice. The head also looks good, coming with a happy face print and a very angry one, and the hairpiece they chose for him works really well. Now let's look at the build. Starting on the top, there is a little handle where you can hold the gunship and move it around like so. And if you move around to the top, you can see there's some more detailing using some tiles and curved pieces. And on either side of the top, there are 2 of these big turbines, which looks really good. They're used making some of these tile pieces and also some cylinder pieces to create a giant tube, and it looks good. There's not much to the wings. They're not the biggest, but neither is the model. Anyways, there's no stickers or printing on them, so they look pretty plain, but luckily they are mostly tiled off, so it looks really nice. And on the edge of each of them, there are some stud shooters. On the back side of the ship, there is a little slant followed by a ball turret, which can rotate 360 degrees, and it just adds some more depth to the ship. On the back side of the ship, there is a big door with a sticker of the Republic logo, and in this, of course, can be lowered down to reveal the inside. Of course, the main way to access the inside to the ship is by using one of the 2 big doors that are on either side of the ship, and overall, they look really good because they cover the entire thing really well, and there aren't many gaps. The doors themselves also look very good, using a red and white stripe pattern on the side, and they also use a bunch of 1x2 transparent tiles to make it look like there are windows on the doors. If you move along to the back of the ship behind the doors, you'll see these 2 gray levers that once you flip them, they will allow the doors to swing open. It works pretty smoothly, and I do like this feature. On the inside of the gunship, you'll find that it is mostly tiled off, but there are a few studs where you can place minifigures, which is good because that is of course the main feature of the inside. This is what it looks like with one of the shock troopers, and if you really wanted to, you could probably fit 6 to 10 minifigures maybe, if you're really good at just cramming them in. There's not much to the inside, no crates or anything, just area for your minifigures, which is good. At the front of the ship, you'll find a 4x4 tile which has a sticker on it to look like the Republic logo. This is of course the same on the other side. These doors can also be opened upwards to reveal nothing. I really feel like this is a wasted space. They could have added some crates, even a bed maybe, but there's nothing in here. Maybe you could fit a minifigure in there, but I don't really see what you'd do with this area, so that is a wasted opportunity. At the very front of the gunship here, you'll find 2 of these massive ball turrets, which of course can rotate 360 degrees and look really good for the gunship. These also come in other sets like the ATTE. Above that, there are some slopes and tile pieces just to round off the front of the gunship, which looks pretty good. Above that, you will find 2 cockpits, which of course can open up and fit some troopers inside of them. You will also find 2 of these very tiny stickers, which are a pain to put on just because they're so small, but they do make the overall look feel better, and it does look really nice because it's all tiled off at the top. Looking inside of the cockpit, you will see that there are 2 of these 1x2 tiles that have some printing on them to make it look like a computer screen, and also some studs where you can attach your clone minifigures. The angle of the cockpit was achieved by using some clips, and also it was slightly wedged into the rest of the build, as you can see right here. Overall, the front of the gunship looks really good because there are all of these plates on top of it to just really round out the feel and make it look more complete. Just for a little size comparison here, you can see it next to the 2013 gunship, and as you can see, it is a lot smaller than that model, which is disappointing, but I still think for the size of this ship, they did a really good job with it, so I'm still happy. Overall, I think the exterior of this build is super good. Everything about it just feels well accounted for. There's not much empty space, and it's just pleasant to look at, in my opinion. Two things I think they could have done better with this set is adding more on the inside. It just felt kind of empty, and just putting some more effort into the Commander Fox minifigure. But other than that, I think this set is pretty solid. It delivers some pretty cool minifigures, and overall the build looks really good. Anyways, that's all I have to say in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.